Listen, I've met a lot of great guys out there. I've met a lot of great guys. It's very sad, the rap industry, but we got a new guy named Boats, and he's very, very good. Yeah. It's officially the worst album of all time. Yours truly. Yeah. I just got out another rehab clinic, that's an admission. There's a lot of shit I haven't addressed, an active addiction. So come on, sit back and listen. I'm not a mathematician, but it's chalk and adding up all the plastic cups that I'm pissed in. All the staff and clinicians asking about prescriptions, having a chat about my past habits or bad decisions. I'm a fuck up who ended up twisting caps.
All right, we're back. It is fucking freezing out.
Recording right now?
Yes, we're recording.
All right. Nice.
It is
16
fucking
degrees
freezing.
as of when I left the car.
I woke up at 5:45 and I was like, just up. So I went. I have the good luck of having a dumpster behind my office. So like I was like, good. I'll unload all the shit I packed in my car from the kids from fucking wrapping paper and shit. I went up there. I got a coffee, and then like I was like came out here, turned on the heat at like 6:30. And I came out just like 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, still fucking freezing.
It's still
out here.
fucking cold.
It's still fucking cold.
My toes are so cold
Oh
right
my
now.
God, dude. You know what it is? Because it's a stone floor. So it's a slab. So it's like, it's impossible to get warm in here this time of year. It just is what it is. Joey Boats is back.
What's up, guys?
How we doing, Joe?
I'm excellent, dude. I'm loving the fact we were just talking about the fact. I love the fact that we're doing it in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm actually a morning person. Very few people are, but it's like I like to get this stuff out of the way.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get on with your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't get night owls. Like I can't do it. Like
Yeah.
once like 7 p.m. hits, I'm like, okay, anything productive that
He's over.
Yeah, is done. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already done
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Like, especially for like it's pretty much proven, right? That like your most creative and best times are like in the mornings, right?
Yeah. Have you ever read like the 5 a.m. Club?
No.
I don't. Well, first of all, if you want to talk about those guys like on Insta, they're like, I wake up at fucking 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like then you're just nocturnal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think there is something to be said about waking up at like 5 with the sunrise, like something to do with like your circadian rhythm or something.
Fuck is a circadian?
Circadian rhythm
Circadian
is
rhythm.
like, yeah, it's like, now you're asking me to explain. See, I hate when people ask me because I know what it
should've
is.
just shut
It's
up.
so
I'm sorry,
difficult to
Boats.
explain. No, but it's like you're supposed to wake up with this, like the sunset
Yes.
and then go to bed with the,
Yeah.
wake
Opposite,
up with the
yeah.
sunrise. Yeah, the opposite. Like, and it's supposed to be just better for like your biological
Like when we
clock.
go to my buddies, friends of ours, like hunting camp, we just go up there and like we used to bring the boys when they were younger. You will literally adjust, like there's no electricity. So you will adjust to the fact that like when it gets dark, you go to sleep. And then like when all of a sudden at like 5, you're up and you feel good. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel any different. Like,
Yeah.
But like when we're, you're glued to the TV for like fucking 8 hours, you know?
Yeah. The only thing good about when the like now when it gets dark at 5 is like there's no guilt about watching a movie at like 7 or something.
Yeah.
Because when it's light out and you're like watching a movie in bed, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, but
I
now
know.
it's dark, so I'm like, all right, it's movie time. I saw oh my God, I saw Marty Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
Did I text you guys about that?
No.
Dude, Marty Supreme, listen, one battle after another will win Best Picture. Marty Supreme's the best movie I've seen this year.
Okay.
It's
All right.
fucking
I tried to go yesterday, but it was fucking sold out.
Dude, it's Chalamet in his bag for 2.5 hours. It's unfucking believable.
Yeah.
It's like badass. I never thought I'd say that about like a ping pong movie, but it's like fucking badass.
Yeah, it's supposed
Like
to be
you
great.
leave and you're like, oh fuck yeah. It's kind of an America fuck yeah type movie
Yeah.
too. Like it's good. It's really good. And it's not all about ping pong. It's like 20% of it's ping pong.
Yeah.
And the rest of it. I know. But it's gonna make you want to play ping pong.
Niche market.
for
Fitz only
America.
likes ping pong movies.
My favorite part of Forrest Gump was that little section.
You motherfucker! I was going to talk
He's
about
better than
Papa
Forrest Gump.
Have you guys seen that there's like a rumor that he's an underground British rapper?
Yes, I have
yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
SG Kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they ended up putting out collab between Timothy Chalamet and SG Kid. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's AI or what, but he raps a verse.
No, that's him. Yeah, Chalamet's on like a generational run right now. It's like they almost made him in a factory and
I
like, let's
know.
make the coolest fucking guy of all time that you want to hate, but he's so cool that you
Yeah.
can't. Like he was going on like wrestling podcasts, and they were like, "What's your favorite wrestling show?" He's like, 1997 Pontiac Dome, like SummerSlam, like whoever versus whoever, like some really unique match. I'm like, this guy's the fucking man.
I know.
Like, it's just like he just doesn't.
There's one downfall. He's a New York Knicks fan.
Yeah, but even that,
Stinks.
they're like asking him like obscure references. Like, do you know like Nick Novak's whatever? He's like, yeah, dude, I missed the Oscars to go to that game. And it's like, this guy's just a fucking man. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
He was on Drewski's little fucking.
He was funny on that too.
Hilarious.
He's very funny on that.
He's like, my grandfather's 10% Jamaican. And then he just started talking with like a Jamaican accent out of nowhere.
yeah,
He's like, remember that song, Bend Over, Bend Over, Bend Over? And I was like, I remember that song because I thought I was black. But
He's the man. They had it was him and like Adam Sandler did some like art like actor to actor interview, and I'm like, well, that's the coolest the world will ever be. It's just them on the stage.
Yeah, I got to issue a public apology. So this happened the other day. So let me give you the timeline. So this is the day before Christmas. So Christmas Eve, as they like to say, you know, some people call it that. And take my son to Target to get some last minute gifts. As we're turning the corner of the aisle, see this girl that was a year older than me in high school, rocket ship girl in high school, like should have like 100-year wars would have been fought over women like this, you know? So anyways, I'm like, I don't have it in me to like say hello to this girl and then her not remember who I am in front of my son. Do you know what I mean? And like, then he loses all respect for me and just like, you know what I mean? Like lots of movies have started out this way, you know, but like I'm always teetering on a downfall that could bring it on.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like avert gaze and then move on. So then I hadn't seen this girl maybe in like 10 years or something like that in person. And the next night, Christmas night, I'm at this thing. My sister's like, oh, you missed the party the other night. This girl throws this big party up at Bellevue. I didn't make it. And she's like, oh, and this girl was there. I'm not going to dox her. And she's like, and I said to her, I go, my brother had the biggest crush on you in high school. Like he just like was obsessed with you. First of all, fuck my sister for like blowing me up like that. And then she's like, that's ironic because I listen to this podcast all the time and I love the podcast and it's great.
Oh, shit.
So now I look like a fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? So I have to apologize with my own anxieties that held back from.
It sucks you have a family.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's, you know, yeah.
Well, I think she does too. So that's, yeah, that would be problematic.
Well, see, I never run into that problem because I was so retarded that like nobody forgot who I was. They're like, oh yeah, you were like the retarded guy. And I was like, yeah, that was me. Like, yeah. And they're just like, okay, no, I remember you, and I never remember. Dude, I'm so bad with names. I lived with a kid for a year and a half. I think I've told this. I lived with a kid. Yeah, I lived with a kid for a year and a half. I didn't know his name. And then I went downstairs one day and like, you know, Jeff's leaving. I was like, who's Jeff? They're like, what? They're like, dude, our roommate. I was like, oh, fuck that. That's Jeff. He's like, yeah. He's like moving out. I was like, oh, all right. So shout out Jeff. Sorry about that.
Yeah, shout
buddy.
out. Yeah. So apologies to anybody that I don't say hello to. It's my own anxieties to keep that from
But she
happening.
saw you too, right? And she
Yeah,
didn't like rush
sure.
over to say
Yeah.
hi.
right.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
it's-
famous.
it's
so
mutual.
that's
Yeah,
different,
you're like
you know?
a walking-
I'm like a rock
yeah.
star, you know?
Yeah.
Her apology will be on her podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, how was everybody's holiday? Good?
I'm just glad it's over, Brennan.
Yeah, I know. Tommy smashed his car up yesterday. I think I talked about that.
I love it.
Did I smash it up?
No.
Oh.
Christmas.
I was like, seriously?
Yeah, you did say it right now. You're like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's sick.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I really
It was
do.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like having the tree up in the house and just lights off, watching a movie. Christmas Story is my favorite movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll shoot
You know
your
what's
eye out.
underrated? It gets a bad rap. Is Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn because the actors in it are unbelievable. Like,
I tried watching. I couldn't get
couldn't
through
get into
No,
it. Yeah,
no,
my
no.
daughter loves it, so I've gotten into it and like pull the cord on Vince Vaughn, let him talk, and I'm in. Like
Yeah.
in general.
Well, there's something about Christmas movies where your barometer for enjoyability is much lower. Like I'm like, it's as long like a Christmas movie can suck, but you could you're like it's a Christmas movie. Like, what do you want me? Like you're still gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Klaus? You guys all
Oh,
kids.
so good.
Klaus is fucking a modern classic.
So good, yeah.
I'm a Krampus guy myself. I love Krampus.
Krampus is nice.
Krampus is good.
Yeah. What does he stuff like? He stuffs garbage in kids' stomachs.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
like
like
eats
that.
them or something like that.
Yeah, Germany rule. Is it?
Yeah.
It's German, right?
It's no,
Germany.
It's not a German movie, but maybe there's a German version.
But no, isn't Krampus?
Krampus
German?
is a German thing.
Yeah, Germany rules, especially
Yeah.
in the 40s. But they, yeah, Krampus is nice. I like Krampus.
Oh, Danny, how'd it go?
It was good. So, hey, you know what? Next kind of events. This morning, I went to go grab a coffee, and I had this hoodie on, and I ran into one of my old teachers.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, Mr. Gillis, how are you? Oh, how you doing, Mr. So-and-so? He goes, love the pod. Now, I always, appreciate when someone says that. For some reason, I mean, I'm 38 years old. I still get that anxiety, like, fuck, I'm going to be in trouble. You know what I mean? Now, this teacher has since had my oldest daughter and my son. Like, this guy's just in my life. So now he knows how much everything.
He knows everything. Yeah.
So I didn't want to ask him if he was like a Patreon member because I don't want him to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got another fan and he's a teacher.
Yeah, they come out the people you don't expect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Although I probably lost that person as a fan of the show because I big timed them in the Target, which wasn't really big timing. Do you know who I ran into your buddy the other day at the gym. He stopped me. Matt Fody, is that right?
Yes, Matt Fody.
Great
Shout
guy. Works out at Planet Fitness in Saugus. If anyone wants to find him.
out. Free
11 o'clock
ad.
that day.
He's
Yeah.
a great attorney.
Great dude. Yeah. There you go. Great attorney.
He had a billboard in Maplewood Square for a while. He was like, "Yo, call up Fody." He had a sick like
he was
people have
wearing a Fody Law hat.
Yeah, people have like the 1-800 call fucking so and so. He had one of those. I just can't remember it, and I'm destroying his credibility right now. But yeah, he's a good lawyer.
Better call Fody.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
something
you
like that.
a content question, Joe. Have you been watching Pluribus?
I actually have.
Okay, and what do you
Did
think?
you know I was watching Pluribus?
I did not know.
I have
but
not
assumed, I
broadcasted
know.
that.
I do know that I kind of know your.
That's
usually
like
in
my
your bag.
genre. Yeah,
Sure.
I like that type of stuff.
Yeah. What did you think of it so far?
It is.
This is the new Vince Gilligan show for anybody wondering. Breaking
Yeah, it's
Bad,
on
Better Call
Apple
Saul.
TV. It's a very, very cool concept, and the concept has carried the watchability so far.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
like nothing's
Nothing's happened.
Well, there's stuff that happened, but I told my buddy, I'm like, there's a 4-episode stretch where you can just skip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like nothing happens.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting. It's 1000% one of those shows that's gonna be a huge disappointment. Like there's no way to wrap that up in a satisfying manner, which
Sure.
is gonna be difficult because Gilligan is very good at wrapping up shows.
Sure.
He has two shows that like people pretty unanimously think the endings are great on, which is you can't find.
Yeah.
Like I'm rewatching The Sopranos now, and like
Done that 100 times.
I
It's the
love
best.
I love the fucking I wanted to do a skit, dude, where I just saw the episode where these the bears in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to do a skit where they have the bear scene in the backyard, and then it cuts back to Tone, and he's like, "Whatever happened to Yogi Bear?" He's like, "Now that was a bear. He didn't want to eat you, just wanted your fucking picnic basket." Then he left. And he's like, "Well, what about fucking Boo Boo?" Tony's like, fucking Boo Boo." He's like, nobody gives a fuck about Boo Boo anymore. He's like, "You have no idea what it's like to be number one." But I want to do that skit, but I don't know how it would fucking work.
Just like that.
Yeah. It would work just like that.
It would be, yeah. But anyway, Pluribus, yeah, it's good. And I
Yeah.
tell people to watch it, but it's fucking slow. What do you think?
I think the same. My son's a fucking marks out for anything Vince Gilligan, so like
Yeah.
we watch it every week. So I like to troll him. And
How
be
many
like, is
episodes is
anything ever going to happen? It's probably 8 or 9 so far.
So
I think.
I don't have.
Yeah, 9, yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
Apple TV, and I wish I had it because Severance looks
Severance is
so fucking.
Severance
good
is
to me.
excellent.
Severance is unbelievable.
Is there 2 seasons of that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got to fucking.
And Severance is a show that I watched
gotta
like
make
3
more
years
money.
ago, and I'm like, this shit sucks. And then
Yeah.
I went back to it. I don't know. Everybody has one of those shows where they thought sucked, and then they went back to it. Like Severance is unfucking believable. It's really,
Yeah.
it's really good.
I like to be spoon fed Jello like everybody in America when like it just put on like anything like Landman. You know what I mean? Something that's
Yeah.
like so dumb. That
Yeah.
like you can scroll on your phone and like that's now an excuse. It's like it's a good show that you can scroll on your phone while you watch it. I'm like, is that really a good thing? I mean, I'm the same
That-
way. I'm not saying I'm not, but like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
not
'cause
a big
I'm a
bonus.
victim of it too. When I'm like, it's slow, but it's good, and it's like, well, isn't entertainment supposed to be entertaining?
yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, it's weird though. Like, it's a slow burn.
yeah.
Well,
It's
so
like, okay.
Landman, Sheridan,
Tyler Sheridan. Yeah.
he's a beast.
Yes.
All of his shows have been great, but Landman has gotten to the point where it's just like so many fucking cutscenes with just music in it.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
like looking at the landscape, which I love.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's great. One of my favorite movies, River Runs Through It, Legends of the Fall, just scenery.
Yeah.
They're literally no
Yeah.
acting. They're just showing me Montana. And I'm like,
He's-
fuck yeah, give me this.
Because he just waits for his computer to go to sleep, so it just shows
Just
landscapes.
He's a master of like, which I didn't notice at first, but like of having all these actors that are in these shows, right? That are like above grade of what a regular television show would have, but then like cutting them in from scenes that they're not in together at all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like he probably had John Hamm for like 3 days, and he was like, "All right, here's like 16 scenes, and Billy Bob Thornton's in 1." You know what I mean? So he
Dude.
needs them together for like one day.
That was I said that like I did film, so like I don't look at films like that where I'm like, well, the cinematography. I don't, but I was watching Arrested Development, like the later seasons that they put on Netflix, and
Yep.
like if you know what you're looking for, there's maybe 5 minutes where like two of them are in the same scene together.
Yeah.
like the whole season is just them filming separate
Sure.
scenes and all that, and it just ruins the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Like a show like that it's so contingent on the camaraderie between the actors and everything. And if you're just like flying somebody in for 5 minutes and then flying them out, like it just doesn't work.
No, well, that's the thing. I think the secret sauce of the Sheridan thing is that, especially with Landman, because it's like more high profile guys, but like, is that he starts it that way, so you never quite notice it. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like not like where if it's an ensemble piece, then all of a sudden by the end it's like this guy's like it's like the X-Files is like we're rewatching the X-Files right now, which I find to be an awesome show. Like Duchovny's just not in like a season, and
Yeah.
she's not in like 2 seasons. It's like they were doing other shit. They were like, all right, they put out 25 episodes a year, hour episodes, dude, of like. And some people are like, well, the plot points don't always match up with like who was his sister because she was abducted by aliens. And I'm like, dude, they're trying to chuck like nobody was thinking people were gonna rewatch this on fucking on demand. Like
Exactly,
they're
yeah.
just putting it out every week, you know?
Did you guys watching Stranger Things?
Yeah, but I'm only on the first episode of Christmas Day. So I'm on the 5th episode, I think,
Okay, all
halfway
right.
through
So
it.
I'll stay away from it. But what do you think generally it's Stranger? Because Stranger Things to me is like the show that I'll watch a season after, and I just completely forgot what happened.
Totally,
yeah.
Like it's gonna be tough when the new Game of Thrones. What is it? The
Yeah.
House of Dragon. Like we're all gonna have to
Which
go
I'm
back.
'cause it's
lucky
been
because
years.
I just watched House of Dragon like 3 months ago.
Yeah, so like it's fresh in your mind. Like I'm gonna have to watch like a recap or something. I'm not gonna rewatch the season.
No, you could
It's
just do those YouTube recaps or
Yeah,
whatever.
but it's gonna be. I mean, I love it to be honest. It's more contained than Game of Thrones was.
You know what my favorite show was that just, and there's nothing worse than when a show starts out like so hot and then like you're like, this is my favorite show ever, and then it just fucking dies, was Westworld. That was like my favorite show. It was originally a book, I think, or maybe it was a short story. It was a movie like years and years ago. It's basically it's on HBO. It's excellent. It was like, basically it's like a theme park, right? Where
first-
like all the people are like,
paying
robots.
to go. Yeah, so and you're paying to be in this
Yeah,
world.
and you can do
That's
whatever you want.
It's a simulation of like.
I watch Westworld. I've been looking
yeah.
for.
yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
unbelievable.
all
The
right.
first 2 seasons are excellent.
Yeah.
I
First
think,
season's
I think the
excellent.
beginning of the first season was excellent.
Yeah.
and then it just like
Okay.
because they stopped. It was just like
It also, there's too much going on. It also suffers from the problem of like, eventually they leave Westworld, right? And like I'm not gonna give
Yeah.
what happens, but they leave Westworld. And it's the same problem Jurassic Park suffer from.
Yeah.
Anytime they leave Jurassic Park, it
Yeah.
stinks. Like
Yeah.
it's always like, oh, there's a black market for fucking for fucking stegosauruses. Nobody gives a fuck about
Yeah.
that. Like, what's the new ride? When's the thing break down? When does the electricity go out? And shit not fucking
Dude,
go wild.
that was fucking Squid Game. The season 2 of Squid Game, the first like 4 episodes, they're not at the Squid Games. I'm like, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about this guy like owing people money in Asia. Like, put me in the. Put me in that fucking place. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I came to the like the new Tron, I guess, doesn't take place like in the Tron world. I'm not familiar with Tron, but like I'm just like, dude, why the fuck are you watching the Tron movie if they're not in like the Tron world? It doesn't make
I will say one of my favorite books of all time is High Fidelity. They made it into a movie with John Cusack, which is a good movie. And then they made a show on Hulu, which is excellent, where Lisa Bonet's, was it Zoe Kravitz? She plays the guy part as the record store owner. And me and Chess are watching it right now. We're almost done with it. It never got renewed because of COVID, but dude, when they're in the record store, it's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
And it's like top fives and all that shit, like people coming in and out. And then every once in a while they leave it and go to a bar or a restaurant or a show or something like that, or she's dating some guy and I'm like, this spot sucks. Like,
Yeah.
bring me back to the record store. You know what I mean?
Like Avatar's the same way. Like, just keep me in the world. Like, I don't need to go out and see who's the Italian, who's that fucking wop that's like the bad guy in the first one. They just keep going back to him. I'm like, dude, just stick me in the Avatar world. Like, that's where I want to be. Did anybody see that movie?
I haven't.
Does anybody give a fuck about Avatar?
I think it's a worldwide thing, right? It's not like it does that great here.
It's such a large, but here's the thing: like, it's such a large IP Like, because like the highest grossing movie of all time at the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, but you see people with Stranger Things t-shirts.
Sure,
And like,
yeah.
you see like Star Wars obviously is a monster. Like, you see people with like Winnie the Pooh fucking t-shirts. I haven't seen one person with like any piece of Avatar memorabilia.
Yeah.
You're not looking hard enough.
Yeah, I know
Is,
guys.
is Avatar like big? You
I don't know.
it'd be
I know
like-
guys with full Paddington outfits.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
well, Paddington's a movement on its own. Paddington
I
makes
know
it-
people that turn themselves blue.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Shout out some other god.
Yeah,
What was
that's
that?
right.
It was the Arrested Development. He's like, I blew myself, and he was covered in. Never mind. All right, now we're getting into the whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never seen it. I don't think the fan base is there. Like, there's no. I think because there's no lore to it.
Yeah.
Because with Star Wars, like, there's like 5,000 books that people can go back to and like,
Yes.
be like, oh, this movie. By the way, nobody that's a Star Wars fan has liked any of the movies since like the 80s.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I see that
Except
take
for
a
like
lot.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A lot of the Disney stuff, I'm not a huge fan of.
People like The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian,
The
season
Mandalorian,
1 was
yeah.
good, and then
It fell off.
It kind of fell off, and,
Yeah.
and a lot of the Disney stuff is just not great. You get the intro, and you're like, "Yeah, this is gonna be awesome,"
Yeah.
and then you start watching the show, and you're just like, "Fuck these bad ones."
Well, Disney, the problem with Disney is like they don't have to prove they bought so much stuff that they don't have to prove themselves to anybody.
Yeah.
Like if you have Disney Plus, like unless you have kids, it's kind of like it's just like luggage. Like
Yeah.
I just pay for it
Yeah.
for like one movie to come out a year that
Yeah.
like I kind of want to see. Like it's not like Netflix that they just dumping out documentaries and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I literally just go to Pixar.
Yeah,
And
like that's
on,
it. Like
I
that's
turn on Nemo and Toy Story. That's
Yeah.
the only time I ever turn on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
don't. Yeah.
and
I
then
don't
I,
touch it.
and then I scroll for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But they packaged it with like 9 different things that I need or whatever. The best thing that they've done in the past like 5 years for anything is the Paramount Plus. The Paramount they bought like the streaming rights for UFC. So basically now, like if you're an adult who has a job, you can't watch UFC anymore. Like, but now you can because like it's gonna be like $60 for the year.
Yeah.
And basically you have all the fights, and I'm assuming they'll be available to stream the next morning.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
Which I'm
dude.
gonna tell you right now because my son's obsessed with UFC. I mean, I don't know how many fight. Probably $800 I spent this year on UFC.
60.
That's
it,
Yeah,
for the year.
that and 60 for the year now, and I already had Paramount Plus, so I
Yeah.
have everything you can have.
Same.
Absent the Spice Channel, which I don't think is available unfortunately anymore. R.I.P. I have.
We
You
used
know
to
what
be
I
a
mean?
proper country.
Yeah, we used to be a proper country. Like I have Shudder. You know what I mean? Like
Peacock's-
I have everything.
Peacock's the only thing I don't have. And what is it?
Peacock's good. They got good
Peacock's
movies on
awesome.
there.
They have good
Yeah,
stuff.
Peacock's
okay.
awesome.
Because I got
I was
Paramount.
shocked. I got it and I like turned it on. I'm like, dude, this has way better movies than Netflix or Prime or any of these.
Yeah. I was like, here's the thing. Apple TV kind of blows, dude. Outside of they'll have like one show at a time where I'll
That's
watch.
how they get you, dude.
That's
And
why-
it's just one show.
That's why I can't justify paying for it. Just for Severance and whatever Incubus, whatever you guys were just talking about.
Incubus, the band.
What it's like.
What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, Peacock had football last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up. I couldn't watch it. I was like, great. No, I actually could watch. I pay for the NFL on the phone, on the
Yeah.
mobile. So it's like $120 a year, and you get like every NFL game on your
What's
phone.
your
But-
internet?
What do you mean?
What do you
Like
who's your
Verizon, like who do you
provider?
use?
You have Verizon.
No, Xfinity.
Peacock comes with Xfinity.
But I'm in a complex, so I don't know if.
Oh, like you auto have
Yeah,
to get
like
it.
I
yeah.
have like a I pay
Yeah, you
with
don't have a choice. Yeah.
5,000 other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
I got
so
you.
maybe yeah.
Yeah. Real quick too, update. So this is today 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're supposed to have speaking of football, Jared Bartino on the first. To replace Bobby Froyo, not mine or Fitzy's decision. And luckily, not luckily, but as the world turns, Jared needs to postpone, so Bobby is coming on the first.
Yeah. Well, tell the people why.
Jared's
Why? What?
He's
in
going to
Florida.
he's going to the Oregon Texas Tech game on the cuff.
Oh,
Listen,
He's going
some
to,
people make choices in life. You know what I mean? Like
That's pretty sick.
PTC.
I mean, he's getting paid to go to a fucking playoff
that's-
game.
Also, I ran into the Julie, Kevin, and little Kevin.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, we hear him listening to the podcast in the back." He goes, "I only listen when Bobby Froyo's on." And I'm like, "You're in luck," because he was about to get bounced, but now he's back. So, anyways, that's happening next week. Joe, you got a rap prepared for us?
I do.
I got downloaded.
And I actually
music
have
here.
this one down, so I won't need
All right,
it.
so let me do this. Hold on. Do the headphones work? Today's episode of this.
do they work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, when just as I start it, right? Just give me like down or up for your which volume are you on? Let me see. Hold
Well,
on.
can you always adjust my voice?
Like I can bring your voice down if you want.
Yeah, but like in post, could you? We'll fuck with it. The last couple ones that came out fine, except for the one that I told you that didn't. So maybe not the last couple ones.
All right, I'm just figuring out wait.
All right, let me wiggle these motherfuckers. Eric, I think.
All right. Okay. You ready?
Do you think I'm on to it? You know I'm on to it.
Well, let's see. That's 2.
No, see, that's not mine. Mine's right
Look at that.
here.
You're on 1.
I'm
Okay.
on 1.
Perfect.
See,
I got
this
you.
is I'm pretty fucking.
Look at
good.
that.
Look at this.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. I'll just get right into it or whatever, but
We are
I
shining.
promise to God I won't fuck this one up. Why? You want to know why? Because, well, I'm a disaster, opposite of the master, faster than the flash when dashing to the reactor. Immaculate as ever, I'm never giving a damn. The mailman delivers while never licking a stand, going postal. I'll be spitting coast to coast, telling jokes. Everyone I finna roast is toast. Give me the mic and then sit tight, stiffen up right. I might drink a pint of Mick and end up picking a fight. I'm like Gonzo, Miami signing Alonzo morning. Bring the heat like Creed fighting in Moscow. Drago, I might walk a mile in Oslo, bobbing up bulk to stock an aisle at Costco. But lately, I'll admit that I'm living different, sick and persistent. Whiff a wick like I'm sniffing incense, splitting the difference between being cold and a dickhead. Commit a cardinal sin, throw a pick like Jacoby Brissett. Fuck, I got a laundry list of dilemmas, some dream terrors and a choir of delirium tremors, but it's whatever. I'm drunk and I fall back on my ankle. 2 cups racket, that's balls back on the table. And I don't gotta give a damn to posting ghosts on Instagram. I'm living grand like Berkowitz and killing like the son of Sam. And you the next on the list, so keep clenching your fists and praying that your swinging will never miss. I'm out.
Unreal.
So I'm gonna go on record.
Well, the good news was I was going to say to you, there's still 30 seconds left if you wanted to go on top of that.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go on record. That's the best verse I've ever heard you spit.
That was
Thank you.
unbelievable.
Appreciate it.
That was fucking filthy.
I'm
was
getting
sick.
better at like I've realized that like you have to fucking practice
Yeah.
to like get the verses down. Like I have to do it like 5,000 fucking times. But
Yeah.
like once it's out of my brain, it's out of my fucking brain.
Yeah, yeah.
So I won't be able to do that in like a year if somebody's like,
Yeah.
you gotta fuck. I used to be able to. I think all of the drug abuse is fucking like where it's like I'm like losing stuff. You know what's
I
funny?
can't wait to share that. Like that was
That
unreal.
was fucking sick.
Thank you, appreciate
Yeah.
it.
So
Yeah,
I was
and the
just
new
thinking-
album, dude. I got like 15 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I recorded a few of them. You can even play one of them at the end of this.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
want to.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I wasn't too happy with the way they came. I'm trying different stuff with like, because the producer I work with, shout out Will and at Slide BK, like he's like a legit guy. Like he works with like they're working with like I don't know if I should like Travis Scott, like
Yeah.
big fucking guys. He likes me because I'm easy to work with, and it's also funny. Like you don't know what you're getting, but
Sure.
like I realized I'm like, oh, I can kind of experiment, and he can fuck with it and make it sound good. So I'm trying that, and I'm not too happy with the way that it's going. But we're gonna try to implement more like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because my voice sounds good with rapping, but like once I start singing and try to implement stuff, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
But we'll see where it
I
goes.
think a lot of the hooks on the album where you did the hooks were
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
unbelievable.
dope.
Yeah, because I was like nervous thinking I was very safe with the hooks because I was like, okay, I don't think that he can make me sound good. Now I'm like, I know he can make me sound good.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a little bit more risks.
Yep.
And the ones that I recorded, I'm like, I don't know. So I'm kind of going back to the safe zone or whatever. Like there's only so much you can do. Like
Yeah.
auto-tune's great, but if you can sing, it sounds great. Like
Sure.
T-Pain,
T-Pain's nasty.
He's unbelievable singer.
Yeah.
Like that's why it works,
Yeah.
you know? So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
People are so shocked when he like started singing without autotune.
He's
I was like,
unbelievable.
"Guy's a fucking singer."
Yeah. And we've gotten to a point now where people are like shocked when major musicians can sing, like, which is kind of bad.
Yeah.
You know, when people are like, he's actually a good singer. It's like, well, he's a singer.
Yeah. I think like the funny thing is like speaking of that, like I've gotten to a ton of shows and I went to I really like Ryan Adams, not Brian, but Ryan Adams. People who know who that is. And I went and saw him, great songwriter. And I went and saw him, but I've always been like, oh, good voice, but like great songwriter. You know what I mean? Great, produces a lot of great shit. I went and saw him acoustic, and I was like, holy fuck, I didn't realize how good of a guitar player and songwriter this guy is. You know, I mean, singer. Like, I was like, wow, like he can carry it like by himself.
Yeah.
It's not like normal, you know?
I was pumped when we figured out that Joey Boats could make it today because you just had a fucking hell of a Wrapped on Spotify.
Oh, the Wrapped was great. Well, because, dude, like,
You got all the feedback you were looking for.
well,
yeah.
I've said this multiple times. I was so happy with how it came out. And then when you get the Wrapped, it's like, it's proof that people aren't just like blowing smoke up your ass. Like, I don't need somebody to suck my dick. I mean, I like it, but like, but like, it's nice to see the proof that like people actually like listen. I had like 14 people. I was their top artist.
Yeah.
And there's people with like 100,000 followers that they were sharing theirs and had
Yeah.
like less top listeners. So I fucking appreciate it, man. Cause I spent a lot of time on
Yeah.
it, you know?
I listened
Yeah,
to Nicotine and Pink Razors for 1,600 minutes.
Dude,
great.
You want
It's
to
a
hear
great fucking album.
If I can find it here. It's-
Well,
it's-
anybody who doesn't know, the intro to the show is Joe from that album,
dude,
Admission.
I don't even know if I should tell this, but I don't know. The thing I sent you guys, my Spotify rap thing.
You want to save it for Patreon?
I'll save it for Patreon.
Yeah, it's good for Patreon.
Yeah, tune into Patreon because
Yeah.
it's a
doozy.
It's pretty personal, but it's a fucking doozy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of Patreon, so we'll do a couple ads right now. So, I'll take it back. Yeah, go ahead. Success Lift. So, we got a new splits, workouts fits.
Yep.
Danny probably has new ones in his.
I do.
I was at the gym yesterday with Bobby C. And the deal is this. So if you join Patreon, right, which is $5 a month if you want, depending on what tier you want, you can get the first month. So you can join this, and then on January 1st, you can join Success Lift, Message Panuzzo, and you can get the first month for free.
Yep.
And so you can just see what it's all about. If you don't want to do it at the end, you can just say I'm out. I mean, I think I just hit my 150th workout, which is like incredible.
I'm
for me.
creeping towards that.
Yeah. So I think we've been doing good, and everybody's getting results out of it. Mohan's back on. But yeah, go check that out. So if you want, just message me or Panuzzo, whatever, the page, and we'll get you in there. So and you can join the Patreon. There's like, dude, we're creeping on like 200 episodes. We started the Patreon like 60. So like, there's like fucking
A lot of content.
like over 140 hours of bonus episodes, probably. You know what I mean? If you add it all up. Maybe not quite that, but enough that you would not have to look for anything else for a while. Bella's, I was just up there on Tuesday last week or Monday last week. Danny, go for it.
Bella's roast beef up at 1211 Osgood Street in North Andover, bellasna.com. As we know, it stands for North Andover, not Narcotics Anonymous. Reigning Beef Madness champions, that's creeping around the corner. We're going to go for back-to-back.
Back?
Yeah. No. This would be back-to-back, skip a year, and then we're going to go for back-to-back again.
Wow.
Which that's a fucking run.
That's a run.
Needless to say, they're the best in the game. Get up there, give them a shout, tell them that we say it.
Dude, and they're packed. I went up on Tuesday to see Monday to see Harry, and sorry, Tuesday, right? They're not open on Monday, right?
Correct.
So I went up on Tuesday and got a beef, and it was fucking lights out as usual. Place was fucking jammed at 11. Like, and Harry. It's like I'm almost on a chicken fig. It's like nobody wants to cook before Christmas. You know what I mean? So, but great people, great stuff. Ben Frankel Print Company. They're the best. They
Danny
just did all the
wearing
hoodies.
the hoodies right
Yep,
now.
you guys are wearing them right now.
Those hoodies are fucking sick.
Gasoline.
Yep. They're great, and everything came out fucking awesome. If you see a older gentleman walking the streets of Melrose in one, that would be my father. He has one now, and he's pumped.
Give him a
Doesn't
high
like
five.
hoodies. Usually likes crew neck, but he wanted to be in, so he's in.
Crew necks was like a 90s
Yeah,
move.
yeah,
But like, I love a good crew neck. dude.
yeah, yeah. I don't have any, but like I'd be up for it. I'd be up for going back in time. I'm old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the hood kind of gets in the way everywhere. If workouts, crew necks is the way to go.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I want the hood.
Speaking of things that were like kind of just occurred to me is the other day Back to the Future was on, right?
Yeah.
And like I love Back to the Future, like I'm a big Back to the Future guy, but like I probably haven't sat and watched it in a long time. And I hadn't watched the third one maybe since it came out, right?
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not a good movie. But in the first movie, basically, he falls out of the tree and wakes up in his mother's house at the time. Basically, she tries to give him a fucking hand job, like essentially tries to fucking like fuck him. You know what I mean? And then by the third one, he's in the past. He's in like whatever it is, supposed to be the Old West, And like his mother's married to the guy who he's playing the husband. And I'm like, I don't need the stress of this incest in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like in Back
it's
to
a
the
lot.
Future. Like there's a lot of fucking Game of Thrones type shit going on. You know? I mean, I could take it in Game of Thrones, you know? There are limited
Well,
options.
because it's like it's a different time period, so you're like,
Sure.
oh, everybody was fucking their sister back then. You know what I mean?
There wasn't much to do.
Yeah, there wasn't much to do. Yeah,
and the
you
whole
had to.
reason he got hit by the car was because he was trying to save his father from getting hit by the car.
Yeah.
And his father was a peeping Tom.
Yeah, he's a
Creep,
pervert.
Pervert
Yeah.
looking in
A
on his
crack stick in a
his
fucking
mother.
elm
Should be in the
tree.
can.
Dude, I missed out on a lot of like in the early '90s, like those type of movies. Like I just never.
Well, that's like early 80s, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think. Well, isn't the third one like early '90s?
Yeah, probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like a lot of that stuff, like I missed that. I didn't watch Jurassic Park until I was like 27.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, you know what's funny? I had like the blackest DVD cabinet. Like, dude, my
You and
DVD,
Danny.
dude, it was so fun. Like, that's like my DVD cabinet was like Head of State and like,
Oh, great film.
and like Undercover Brother,
Great
like,
film.
Blue Streak. Dude, I had the Kings of Comedy. It was so funny. I had the blackest DVD cabinet of all time. I don't know. I just thought I had Soul Plane on DVD, which was like funny if you were 13 and white, and then not funny if you were any other demographic,
Yeah, you're right.
any other age. Like,
Danny, how was it? How was yours? Good?
What's that?
I know you had a couple bumps in the road there over the holidays for the birthday party and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I will say the other story I wanted to say was Christmas. I pulled up to my sister's house. My nephew Javon just got his license, so we pull up. Now I'm there early because I want to get my fucking spot. You know what I mean? And my sister lives on kind of a shitty street where parking sucks, so I wanted to get fuck people over there too. And my nephew, I can hear someone beeping at me, and all of a sudden my nephew's 6'4", and he just flies by me in a car I don't recognize. So I get in the house and I'm like, hey, whose car's that? And my sister goes, oh, his friend from school went on a cruise for Christmas. And the parents just let him take the car for the week. I go, what? So I go, Jovan, like, what type of friends do you have that just allow you to take their car when you just get your license? And he looks at me and he goes, white people. Dude, he's got this like Kia Sorento, like just cruising around the streets, just looking for any excuse to leave.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we need decks of cards. I'll go. Mind you, he lives right next door, Richdale. He's like, I'll go over there. And he just takes a car. I'm like, this is walking distance all day long.
that's such a fun time in your life.
Oh, I know.
Where you just can like, even if it's something's 2 miles away, you're like, I can just go there.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, not anymore for one kid that lives on this property. So I think everybody knows I got him a car, like I use, it's out there, Jeep Compass. And yesterday he was supposed to go to the Wasabi Bowl and calls us and he's like, Maggie's like, okay, we'll be right there. We'll be right there. He hit the ice. I think he tried to jam the brakes, taking a turn into the Oak Grove, the station. And he fucking just smashed the left side of his front end into a pole. He's like, the brakes don't work. And I got there, I'm like, these brakes work. So, but I think like he just hit the ice and like, you know what I mean? Like small car like that, locks up and then whatever. But like when you see somebody's freedom be taken away from them, know that like you got at least probably 3 weeks to a month before this car's coming back. And it's just like, he was just like in a depression the whole day. I'm like, hey, it'll get fixed. I'm like, in the meantime, you know, those two things, you are bipedal.
So I remember when I first got my license, and it was in the 90s, right? And we had to have a lanyard attached to our keys that would hang out of our pocket
Oh, so we had that too.
just to show people that you could
Had-
drive.
yeah, you had
you
a
had
car.
a set of keys. And,
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was like the indication that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
drive a
I had a
Chevy
lanyard.
Blazer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like
I had an 86 Mercury Cougar,
you're a cougar? Shit.
front wheel drive. That's a great car for snow in New England.
I was talking to a guy I work with, and he's an older guy, and he was just like talking about like even I think it was like in the 60s or whatever. He's like, yeah, I bought a car for like $50. And I was like, you bought a car for $50? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I gave him like $50. And then, I went down there, no papers, no nothing. I'm like, oh, dude, like life ruled back then.
Yeah, dude, I remember Maggie's dad telling me, he's like, the way it worked back, like when you bought a car, like back in the fucking early
Gentleman's
70s,
agreement.
that you go down to the fucking, say, Oldsmobile dealership, and they'd be like, okay, like, if you don't pay for it, we're going to come to your house and just take it back. Like, there
Yeah.
was no, like, back
But
and
there
forth.
was like
with,
a human connection to that. Like every like transaction was much more human. Now everything's like facilitated through like computers and everything else
Yeah.
like that. So like even getting in arguments with people were like I think was good for your health. because you were like talking, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if that makes it, that was kind of a grand way to look at the situation. But I don't know. Like, I feel like, because you had to work with people more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, now it's like, you know, now you can get therapy over the phone. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Brendan, I had a major brain fart when you just asked me about that, about the birthday.
Oh yeah.
So basically, the day after Christmas is my daughter's birthday, which she thinks it's awesome right now. She's in a world full of hurt for the rest of her life because that's a shitty time to have a birthday. Yeah. But needless to say, we wake up Friday, 6 a.m. and this fucking half the road is ripped up. They got fucking dump trucks. The city of Malden's there. Pipe burst. I got no water. Now, we weren't going to do anything crazy because we just had Christmas, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Christmas morning at my house before we go to my sister's. So we were like just going to have a couple people over, cake, fucking, you know, do something real small. But needless to say, probably have like 10 people over the house. And we're like, well, now we got to fucking bounce that because we don't have water. So I went out there and I talked to him and I'm like, by the way, the utility people for the city Malden utilities workers, idiots. They're like, I'm like, hey, just real quick, like, do we know how long? He's like, well, that's a pipe. Like literally just saying like the most ridiculous things ever. And like, it was already out of the ground. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. And he's like, it's going to be a while. I'm like, rough estimate. He's like, all day. I'm like, all right, thanks. That's all I needed. Like, I'll take all day. I'll come back at midnight. I just need, tell me 45 minutes. I'll come back in 2 hours. I'll give you ample time. But, you know, you got to give me something. But him telling me, like, that's a pipe just really went up my ass, you know?
I think that's a
Pause.
strategy.
Yeah, no shit. But needless to say, so we went to, we were going to go to Nova. We didn't end up going to Nova. We went yesterday. So we ended up going over to her brother's house, which they have more kids than I do, believe it or not. And they don't have more space than I do. It was a shit show.
Yeah.
Like, the best part of that day was that we got, like, a fucking cool-ass cake from Tour Les Jours or something like that. It's like, there's a bunch of them. But they're, like, small cakes that are, like, $60. And I'm like, I'm not fucking paying that until you have a slice. And then you're like, I'm doing this every fucking time. Dude, it was the best cake I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
What's that coffee cake place that's in, it's like Grandma's Coffee Cakes. It's in Boston. But, like, we used to get it from the actual factory that they make it in, and it is, like, a night and day difference between if you get something in the store or if it's coming straight from the, like, you got to think, like, all the cakes and stuff that you buy at, like, the supermarkets, like, they've just been sitting there for, like, you know, you think it's new because it's been sitting on your counter for 3 hours, but it's like, no, that's been in 9 trucks since it's gotten there. Like,
Yeah. I had a similar situation, but I had, have you ever been to Gingerbread House Coffee? Yeah. It's up here. It's like, there's only 2 of them. I
Is it
think.
one in
It's one in
Winchester?
Winchester and one in Wakefield. My oldest daughter is like obsessed with it. And so like, we got it after her first PT. She's been laid up. So like the next time I took her, and it was like Christmas, a couple days before Christmas. And she's like, can we get gingerbread? I'm like, first of all, parking's horrible there at Wakefield. But I go, I didn't realize they do a thing where they like sell A, gingerbread houses, which I should have known. And B, they sell like fresh loaves of gingerbread, like in different flavors and variations that people like fucking wait in line for hours to get. So I'm waiting for a fucking coffee. And I'm like in there and I'm just like, this is fucking absolutely fucking death. This is horrible. You know?
I go to war with fucking coffee places. Dude, I was down in New York, right? So I was staying with my buddy, so I wanted to get him like a gift. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I know he likes this coffee place. So I go in there, I buy it's a local, like, small place. I buy $100 gift card, right? And I pay or whatever. I get the gift card. I'm like, can I just grab like an iced coffee? And she's like, yeah, it's going to be like $4.75. I'm like, can I just get like the iced coffee? Like, I just paid $100 for the gift card. And she's like, we can't just give out free coffee. So I'm like, all right, Jesus Christ. I'm like, all right, well, like, give me like light ice then. She's like, well, if we put less ice in, like, it's still going to be the same amount of coffee. I'm like, you fucking me? Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, I'm so close to misgendering you right now. You have no fucking idea. Like, it's like people, it's like at that point, like AI's automation, like that's actually a good fight against automation because it's like you basically have an automated employee.
Yeah.
It's going to be less coffee in there. So I'm not even asking for cream.
Yeah.
Just give me the fucking iced coffee. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's your dad own this place?
Yeah, like what's going on here?
like coming out of your
what's
bottom line?
going on? Just give me the fucking coffee.
I know. How hard is it to do that, by the way?
It's black coffee.
And you already bought $100
Give me
gift
that
card.
fucking black coffee. How? What a racket coffee is.
You know what else? Speaking of coffee, I thought about this morning. So I went to, like I said, I went and shipped my dumpster, and I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. And I always get, if I stop there, I get a midnight Dunkin' hot. That's like the doc. They never have it ready. It's always like they're like, we got to put one on. I'm like, how hard is it? Like, how much does coffee cost you?
What else are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, am I the only person who orders the dock roast from fucking Dunkin' if I go there? You know what I mean? Like, every other coffee sucks.
These local I did a rant on this. It's like 11 a.m. Like a lot of people are on break at 11. So you go to these places, like these local places, you want to help out local businesses, and they like, not only are they not ready at 11, but they like give you shit for like, it's like, dude, I've been up since, it drives me fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've been up since 5. This is the only time I have to go to your local place to give you money, and you're not fucking ready. And then on top of that, you're gonna give me guff.
Yeah.
It's like, what
You're giving me
the
a
fuck are
fucking
you
hard
like?
time.
What are you doing? Sorry, I know you look. I have no sympathy for that. Be fucking ready. If you're open at 11, be open at 11. Otherwise, change your hours.
Yeah, I agree with you. Fitz, didn't I forgot about this, but you teased something on the last thing about Christmas gift, about the mini sticks or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, so those mystery minis, Bauer, like I said, has it fucking down pat. These
Yeah.
kids are all addicted to these mystery mini sticks. Connor got one.
So you don't know what it is when you get it. Which
Yeah,
one
it's
you
like
get?
a.
Those are
it's-
the hockey sticks you guys talked about last.
Yeah, so it's basically like a pack of cards. You're
Yeah.
hoping for like the best card, right? But it's just one mini hockey stick. And they all play knee hockey. They all go to each other's houses, bring all their sticks, and fucking fire balls at the TV. And so Connor got 2 of those Marie Philippe Poulins, who again, she's nasty.
Yep.
I had one stashed for like 3 months that I bought in like October. And it's been sitting in my basement the whole time. And it was the Pulse,
Nice.
like the rare one. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So he opened that from Santa on Christmas morning. He was fucking pumped. Then we go to my mother's house for Christmas dinner. And my brother had got him one. And he got the Pasternak Tracer,
Nice.
which is another sick one. The bar was written in Bruins gold.
Yeah.
Awesome stick. So he lucked out, and he got they have international mystery minis for the four
Because why
countries
don't
or
they?
whatever. Why
Right,
not?
yeah.
You know, everyone's buying them anyways. So he got Sweden, which is all gold, and he got Canada, Kale McCostick. That's he was happy with.
So are they like souvenir sticks? Or are they like actual like mini hockey sticks? Like
they're mini hockey sticks. They're about
for like knee hockey?
yeah.
Did you guys ever play? Was that a thing, dude? Knee hockey.
We did.
I
And
stand by it. That was the funnest thing. If you had 2 nets in a basement at a
Yep.
friend's house, that was the funnest time you'd ever have as a kid.
So I'll tell
was
you a
knee
story,
hockey.
right? All my mother and my aunts were all away. So it was just me, my brother, and my 2 boy cousins in Arlington at my uncle's house. And my uncle, similar to us, used to have a couple pops here and there. So we're just alone playing knee hockey in the living room. Huge living room, carpeted. And it's starting to get physical, right? So it was always me and my cousin Frankie, who is a year apart from me, my brother who's younger, and my older cousin Ryan on teams, right? So we're playing and we're starting to like check and stuff. It's getting physical. Frankie lands on his older brother's knee and his kneecap dislocates. And his kneecap was on the side of his fucking leg. So we all had to, my uncle had to call an ambulance because he wasn't driving.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
Ryan,
what the fuck's going on here.
Ryan gets into the fucking ambulance, and they had to like pump his knee back in, but he had to go to the hospital. And then consistently, he played high school football for Arlington High. Consistently throughout his career, that
would
same
pop
knee
out.
would fucking
Yeah.
pop out and be on the side of his fucking leg.
Yeah.
I was
Dude,
like, all
it's
'cause of
fucking
knee
nuts.
hockey.
Well, the thing about knee hockey, it's like real hockey. Like when you get down, like you have to like clear the ball and everything, and like you have to scrap for goals. Like it's the best thing you could play as a kid. Like it was so fucking fun.
That was great.
We got for Tommy, I got him, so he's got an electric guitar, and he has a little amp that I had, but like, he doesn't have any, like, the pedals and electric guitar is what gives it a bit distortion or whatever, right? So I got him this thing. It's sick. It's like a mini amp, but like an app has an app. So like you can basically dial up like Slash's fucking rig, right? And like play through that. And he came down last night. He's like, now I realize like all these guys like in those grunge bands like sound so good. He's like, because like you don't even have to be that good to make like a guitar sound that good if you have like 9 effects on it. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's exactly what it is. But yeah, it was Christmas when you have kids is like great. It's awesome. That said, like every year I go through the same thing. Really, this is the first year I think I came to terms with it where I'm like, fucking, I just watching my bank account just going, and I'm like, I just got to get through weather the storm. You know what I mean? Right now, like I just got to get through this part of the fucking my life, and then it'll be over again. You know?
It's worth it though. And then as they get older, there's less gifts, but the gifts become more expensive.
Yeah.
I'll say, do you want to know? I found out Santa wasn't real. I was like the first kid in my school to find out that Santa wasn't real because I tried to catch Santa. So I set up a jump rope and this is a true story. So I set up a jump rope downstairs, like I hit it like behind some stuff, and I just woke up and my dad's like on his knees, like fuck. and I walked down. I'm like, did you see him? So I still didn't get Santa wasn't real. But prior to that, I had stolen a Flubber book at Building 19. Remember the movie Flubber?
Yeah.
So I stole a Flubber book and I put it in my stocking. So after my dad was fucking pissed, the next morning, like I opened up the Flubber book and my parents were looking at each other and they're like, where did this come from? I'm like, I don't know, Santa must have got me a Flubber book. And they were like, where'd you get the fucking book? And they're like, listen, Santa's not real, you fucking moron. Like,
You little thief.
yeah, you should have known this. So my parents took me back to Building 19 to return like a $2.99 Flubber book.
Dude, I remember the way Tess found out was that like she kept starting to be like, oh, like dropping hints that she knew, right? And then she like looks at me on the couch and I'm like sitting there and certainly definitely either hungover or drunk during the holidays. And she was like, so is Santa real or whatever? I'm like, Santa's fake. So is the Easter Bunny. I'm like, it's all fake. Tooth Fairy's not real too.
But Jesus,
she was just like,
Jesus is
she was
real.
just like, yeah, Jesus is fake too, by the way.
But Jesus is real.
Yeah.
The rest of them.
The rest of them, yeah, the jury's out. You know?
Yeah.
Did I ever mention? I think I did on the pod how I found out Santa wasn't real. Ever said it? So noted 100 times, but both of my parents at one point were bartenders. They frequented bars. They, that's what they did. And they had this guy, wicked nice guy. I'm gonna forget his name. He's since passed on, but he would always. I found this out later on in life. He would always dress up, Santa, Easter Bunny, whatever, so and so. So I always seen him without the garb on, So they're like, here comes Santa. And at the time, my parents split pretty early, but I remember this vividly. And I was young, 5, maybe 6 at the most. And here comes Santa, and he comes up the stairs. And I'm like, that ain't Santa. And they're like, yeah, it is. Now, what I didn't tell you guys is that Santa, quote unquote, is a black guy that's about 5'2" and 107 pounds. And he's like, ho, 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 motherfucker. And I'm like, that ain't Santa, dude. That's so, like, fucking Charles. She's like, no, it ain't. My mom just ripping Virginia Slim. She's like, nah, it's Santa.
Yeah. See, my parents would tell me that that's like Santa's helpers. I'm like, Santa's hiring drunks? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on?
Santa's help is a shit
But
face.
yeah, I've realized that being
Literally,
a
like,
parent,
bad Santa.
if your kid has a good imagination, like, then it makes it easier because, like, I remember, like, there were days where I was like trying to catch leprechauns. Yeah. Like on St. Patrick's Day, and my parents were like, "Yeah, I don't know, he's in the backyard," and then they could just like fuck or do whatever they needed to do for like an hour, and I'd just be in the backyard trying to catch a fucking midget Irish person.
I remember trying to dig to China with my buddy Marty for like 4 hours. No, never got there. We did get to Malden,
It
though.
would be funny if you lived near Chinatown.
We did.
And you
It's
just
Malden.
popped up and were just like, wait a second. Wait a second.
Holy shit, we got here.
Why are they killing dogs?
We went and
That's
played
weird.
on Christmas night. I was like talking to my dad. We were like, we're at the simulator, and then my 2 nephews were like, we want to go, and I'm like, yeah. So I booked it. It was yesterday, and or maybe it was 2 days ago. I can't remember. And then we took them, and one of my nephews, Eamon, this kid just like I think he just gets whatever he wants. So like my father goes, all right, what's everybody want for drinks? And I'm like, he's like, you want a beer? I'm like, no, I'll take a Diet Coke. And he goes, what do you want? And my other nephew Ty's like, I'll have a Coke. And Eamon's like, I'm gonna have a Shirley Temple. And my father goes, you are not gonna have a Shirley Temple. He's like, what would you like for a soda? I'm like, I love that. I'm like, that's a glimpse.
Well, you get
into
a Roy
my life.
Rogers, I think, right?
Like you had 2 choices at the movies when I was a kid: candy or popcorn. There was no you weren't doubling up. You know what I mean? I am gonna go see Mighty Supreme in the next couple days, though.
You know what I'm gonna tell you to do right now is to go get the AMC. This is such a free
the pass
habit.
thing.
Dude, it's a no fucking brainer. So it's like $25 a month and you can see as many movies as you want. A ticket to the movies individually is like $19.
Yeah.
So if you go twice, you've already saved $10, and then it just makes it. And then even last night I went to go see a movie. I left midway through, and there's no guilt. It's like, all right, whatever. I didn't like it. I can just move it. You don't feel
I
obligated.
love this take.
Yeah.
Saving money is my jam.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. By the way, my mom saves. I don't think this is a poor thing. I think this is just a her thing. But she throughout my life has always saved wrapping paper. It doesn't matter if it's a birthday or whatever. We have wrapping paper from 2003 or whatever. So I sent her the clip of you talking about the
Dry
paper
paper
towels,
towels.
and she was like, "Yeah." She's like, absolutely. And I'm like, I don't
Love
think, she saves, we have, every time we open gifts now, we have to take, a butter knife and cut the I swear to God, it's fucking nuts. And I'm like, it's $4 a boy. She's like, well, you didn't grow up poor. I'm like, well, you didn't really, this is a weird thing to do. This isn't a poor thing.
Saving wrapping paper is wild.
It's crazy. Do we have wrapping
I
paper?
can see the bags because the bags you fold them back down.
And the bags you can just reuse. The wrapping paper, it's what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
We had a lot of great food, by the way, from Durham. Just want to give that a quick shout out.
I gotta get to Durham.
Yeah,
you do.
I gotta say this about I gotta do I want to do a podcast with Al.
Yeah.
I find Al to be very fucking funny. He's my type of humor, that
Extremely
dismissive.
dark.
When he's talking, he's talking about serious stuff about his family and just shitting on them. He's like, oh yeah, he's having another fucking kid. He's a fucking retard. He shouldn't be even having a kid. He can't even have one kid. The way he talks, I find him fucking hysterical.
Oh yeah, he's great.
I can't get on fucking Bad Brain. But I'm like, maybe I'll be like,
I don't think he can get on
I'm like,
Bad Brain.
maybe we'll do our own fucking podcast.
Yeah.
The Search is great, by the way.
Yeah, it's great.
The Search is good.
Yeah. But the food was great. Excellent.
I had for breakfast
Today?
a slice of Durham cheesecake
Nice. That cheesecake is insane, by
morning?
the way.
this morning
What a
Yeah,
madman.
nice.
I'm
Yeah.
in though.
with a black coffee.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Cheesecake and a black
Save the
coffee is a
calories
sick
on the
move.
right?
Yeah, it's a sick move.
That's
Yeah.
Americana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
My
like it
father
just
was a
goes
big
together.
around the holidays dessert with a coffee for breakfast.
Yeah, I think it's fucking
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
no brainer.
I can't get behind it.
Yeah.
No, I always thought donuts should have been dessert. I think
Well,
they
it
just
is dessert essentially.
Yeah, it's dessert. I don't know why. When I see people eating donuts at 6 a.m., I'm always mad when people bring in donuts because it's I'm gonna have one.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have
You fuck me.
35 grams of sugar at 6:30 in the morning. It's just a lot, man.
Yeah. It is though. I mean, it's no different. Having a piece of cheesecake is no different.
Yeah,
really.
shout out Success Lift.
Yeah.
I do have a gripe with Panuzzo for asking me to join Success Lift. I'm like, buddy, listen, buddy, I stayed in shape. Try abusing prescription medications and drinking alcohol and staying in shape, and then I'll tell you about Success Lift. All right, it's good for people that aren't in shape. I'm in pretty good shape or whatever. So I told
7%.
Panuzzo, I'll fight Panuzzo over that.
You have to climb them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right. Well, listen, we're gonna go to Patreon. It's been an hour. Joe, thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
you
joining
got
us
it.
as always.
Yeah, thank you. That's
You
for
and
listening.
Al are the only ones who get morning shows all the time.
I love the morning show.
yeah.
He does his shows in the morning too, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's smart.
8
Yeah.
shots of espresso.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, anything else coming up that you're doing? I know, obviously, working on a new album.
I'm trying to do stand up. I got the album. You know what? And I might throw. Yeah, you guys can play one of the songs at the end of it.
Okay,
Because I don't
awesome.
know. Because it might not even make the album. I got 15 songs written. I got to get down there and fucking start recording it. I think I have an album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just keep writing and writing and writing, and then eventually you have an album. It's like, oh fuck, I need to record this. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Any voicemails?
Oh, yeah, we do have one. Sorry. And it's a familiar voice to send us out.
You know.
Yo.
Yo, it's your man Adam Jump Town, and as we come down to the end of the year and put another 365 days behind us, I give you this, boys and girls. What are you doing to be better? Listen, don't take it personally. Go and reflect deeply inside of you. And if you have any questions or doubt, follow your man Adam Jumptown, because he's going to be the one leading by example in 2026. Okay? You're going to walk the walk. You're going to talk the talk. You're going to go up. You're going to go down. All right? The journey is the same, but the journey is within one. My journey is different than yours. Your journey is different than Fitzy's. The point of it is we got to find the journey. And then we got to go deep down inside and find out how we're going to get through the journey. Guys, it starts with us. It ends with us. And if you have more on your plate, you have more to do. We don't know, but we do. It's your man, Adam Jumptown 2026. It's going to be here. Where are you going to be? Keeping the quality high. Yeah.
An absolute gem.
Check out the Jump Boys podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere you get your podcast from.
Yeah, sure. Check that out.
a journey.
I also, real quick, I got a great, I got something good for the Patreon. But time is of a virtue, as with all things. You know what I mean? As Josh would say, time is of a virtue. All right. We're going to go to Patreon, and then, Joe, you'll send me that song, so that'll be on the end of this.
Fuck.
Yeah, just whatever. Text it to me or whatever. And everybody else, have a great New Year's. We'll see you next with Bobby Froyo. Peace.
I remember 9/11, I remember it well. I showed up to show and tell right before the towers fell. I took a shit Tamagotchi on my wrist flexing, wearing sweatpants that emphasize my erection. 4 inches with some s'mores and oranges in my backpack. Here's a flashback. There was one time we were asked to do a book report on Jackie Robinson, and I painted my whole face black. Way to send my race back. Then I got sent home, called my rent up on the phone. That's when I realized a Muslim kid showed up to school alone. I was scared of an attack and I couldn't brush it off, so in attempt to prevent it, I just went and sucked them off. Everyone's annoying, everyone's irritating me. I have no idea how this world is living so patiently. I'm fed up ignoring these morons that make me sick. It's ironic how everyone's allergic to taking hints, and everyone's annoying, everyone's irritating me. I have no idea how this world is living so patiently. I'm fed up ignoring these morons that make me sick. It's ironic how everyone's allergic to taking hints. I remember Columbine, I remember it fine. I showed up to school on time, went for food and got in line for lunch, and dumped a cup of Yo Crunch on a table. I ain't able to really remember much of that day, but I was rushed to the center of the cafeteria. I had a hunch we were on the verge of mass hysteria. I saw the autistic kid was down the hall from me, and I couldn't tell whether if he had it out for me. I went and stayed him down, paid around, you could barely hear a sound, glaring at the mirror image of the weirdest kid in town. I was scared and I couldn't bear to brush it off, so in attempt to prevent it, I just went and sucked them off. Everyone's annoying, everyone's irritating me. I have no idea how this world is living so patiently. I'm fed up ignoring these morons that make me sick. It's ironic how everyone's allergic to taking hints, and everyone's annoying, everyone's irritating me. I have no idea how this world is living so patiently. I'm fed up ignoring these morons that make me sick. It's ironic how everyone's allergic to taking hints, and here we gather to congratulate the great Joey Boats. He did a very, very courageous thing. He got down on his knees, and he did it for America. He did it for the red, white, and blue. He did it for the blacks. He did it for the Jews. But quite frankly, he did it for himself.